Hello everyone and welcome back to RSM Gaming. My name is RSM Paragon or Kellen and I'm playing here with RSM Gaming himself or Hallam as we drop in here on Rebirth Island. So today's video is going to be all about the Milano. And is it a secret weapon? Is it a secret meta weapon in disguise? I know you don't really think of it straight away, but I tell you what, it's growing on me, and after using it for these couple of games that you're going to see, I hope you are willing to go give it a try at least as well, because it really surprised me how good it actually is. So we'll get to the class and everything in a minute, but starting off, this is a great place to drop in here. On Rebirth, you've got a car to get away if you need it with the Jeep, you've got to buy most of the time, and on top of that you normally get enough boxes straight away, as you can see here from me and Hallam have done, to then go and buy a loadout, starting you off really strongly, and you've even got this little ammo refill station here too. So really good starting position to kind of drop in on Rebirth, and it's where we're going to be landing for all three of these games that I'm going to show you today actually. So it's a good way to kind of get a quick loadout going nice and early here, and as you can see at the top, there is our Milano. So we're going to jump quickly. I'm going to leave the gameplay playing in the background, but I'm going to pull up like this here for you guys to see the class setup as well while it's going. So straight away, we're rocking the Milano. We've got an agency suppressor, the 10-point reinforced heavy barrel, quick dot LED. Of course, you can change this out to any of them that you want, Millstop, the Hawksmoor, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you feel comfortable, you don't even need a reticle kind of sight on there. I decided to go with one because it just helps a bit more distance. And then we've obviously got airborne elastic wrap as well for that boost aim down sight and flinch resistance, and wrapping it up with the 55 round fast mags. So nice little build, and it's really good at medium to short range, this gun. And then obviously for a longer range, we're rocking with the car. And as always, the car build's pretty standard here. Obviously you can swap out monolithic, tactical suppressor, whatever you want. Really, I'd say monolithic. And obviously the rest of it's fairly self-explanatory as well, but there it is if you want it. So coming back in here, we're going to climb up onto the roof, and not a good start for showing off the car because that was not particularly good in terms of time to kill. But you will see a little bit later on as we get into more games that it is still a very competitive gun. Straight away here, heartbeat sensor as well is so important for Rebirth because so many people don't have an opportunity to get Ghost. As we pop him on the head up there, unfortunately though, we're not going to get the finish because he lands the wrong side of the building. But yeah, going back to the Milano, I think, is it going to be good enough to challenge the Mac 10 and the MP7 and all of these top kind of guns at the moment for the submachine gun category? Obviously MP5 is still really good as well. Someone's just dropped in down there too. But no, I don't actually feel like it is. However, they are brilliant for close range. They don't have the range aspect. The Milano gives you a little bit more in terms of the ranged aspect as well. As I said, this is a great gun for medium to short range, whereas the rest I would say are great guns for short range. So this is potentially a very good meta choice for a submachine gun build to kind of go with a slightly longer range weapon. Or obviously if you're playing something like Rebirth, you may not even need the slightly longer range. So here we're just waiting out because Hallam's got 18 seconds left, and I'm not quite sure where this guy's going, but he's decided to now get in a fight anyway. So we're going to come around here and nice and easy, we're just going to finish him off. There we go. And as you can see, there's still actually a dot on my map there, but it disappears in a minute, so I'm not really sure what was going on, and the rest of this clip is me just very confused what was going on there. But as we come back, Hallam's back in the game now, and unfortunately, as you're about to see, he dies again. There was a guy creeping out of the gas behind us. Maybe that's who showed up on the dot. I don't know why he disappeared, but we're just going to wait here nice and easy, and we'll just take him out as soon as he pops out. Get that timer down as well so Hallam can come straight back into the game. So as you're seeing, the Milano is pretty devastating still at close range. As I said earlier, I do think the Mac 10 and the MP5 and that lot, they are a step above it in terms of a TTK or time to kill at that short distance. But for the longer ranges and medium kind of distance as well, I think the Milano challenges even some of the assault rifles, but it's got the bonus of that short, obviously, range too, which makes it a really good and balanced weapon, in my opinion. So as we can see here, we're coming up towards the end now, and me and Hallam decide we're going to push up towards this wall up here. because we're still in the circle. And again, look at that heartbeat coming in clutch. You wouldn't see final circles like this in Verdansk with everyone popping up on it, but I don't know what this kid's doing. We're just going to take him out nice and easily. We missed the other shot, unfortunately, but this is again a good example of how devastating the car can be and why it's a great weapon to pair it with. We're going to get the finish on him because he's self-resing, and as you can see, there's actually a team in this little bunker here, but we're going to plate up a little bit and just push in here. He's still there. I'm not quite sure where this could come from, or more importantly how I didn't die here, but we'll take it. We're still alive, and there's still 5 other people left. They've called in a cluster strike on us, so we're going to push back down here towards this wall, and this is actually a really good play here by me and Hallam, because now we know they're going to have to come out and they're going to have to move. I'm going to call in an airstrike over there as well, just because it puts the pressure on and forces them to come even further down this rock face, down here towards me and Hallam at the bottom. So a little bit jittery here as we're running away. I'm trying to plate and trying to get out there. Hallam's mopping up behind me there with a couple of kills, and there you go. They're in the gas now because they waited too long. The airstrike was too much pressure, and a nice easy team wipe there. And the last guy, nice and easy, the double kill. And there it really shows as well the time to kill that I'm talking about, that medium range. It can drop people very, very quickly. So first game in the bag straight away as we come in with the helicopter. And we'll have a little look in a second, I believe, as to what the final kills were. There they were, so 7 kills, not bad at all. Nice 7 kill streak as well. So we're going to jump into the second game now, and again, as I said, we land in that same spot and we've pushed over here. Not really been in any fights yet, just picking up some ammo, plates and money. We've noticed that someone else has just parachuted back in and dropped down here. So we're going to light him up a little bit, and he's just going to end up dead. Don't know why he ran towards us there when we were shooting at him, but I now notice there's someone actually in here. Right here again, and this shows you the power that I was saying about that heartbeat sensor. It's so crucial in these instances, just to kind of pick people off and know that there's someone there. I can jump in, and Hallam actually finishes him off anyway while I was chucking that Semtex there. I think he knew we were there, but oh well. And then now we've got a team pushing from the other side, so quite a chaotic start to this match. Again, he's completely oblivious for some reason though, so we'll make sure we finish him off. Really good idea as well to obviously get that down and finish people off straight away on rebirth because of the self-revives and everything like that. You don't know whether or not people started with one. I drop down here and I'm not quite sure where he's gone. Again, heartbeat lets me know he's run inside, so we're going to push in. I'm looking around for him, and oh, there he is, hiding and blending into the wall. And again, as you can see, he has a self-res, so really important to get those downs. And I just cancel this reload there because that dot, as you may have just seen, showed me that there was someone there on the mini-map. So we're going to use the heartbeat again, jump up here as well just to get a little bit of ammo and everything. And now we're going to get the res as we're in a safer spot here. And if he pushes, Hallam will be able to tell me, and I've got the cover. So just take a second, don't always rush into those reses as well. Make sure you have a little think about your position and everything else, because it's good to get your teammates back up, but obviously it's not always crucial. Someone slides down here though, we can take him off nice and easily. Again, the Krig really proving a good gun. It's another gun that I would like to make a weapon class on at some point in the future. We all know it's fairly good. He goes for the kill over there on Hallam, which was a bit annoying, and he also runs off afterwards, which was even more annoying. But we know he's over there, and I'm not going to chase this just because we don't know where he's come from. We don't know whether he's got teammates or not, and it's probably better in this instance for me to just fall back a little bit. Not going to go rushing in, and we're just going to wait and get Hallam back in the game. So now we're moving up a little bit later. We've got our loadout because we ended up in so many more fights. It's taken a lot longer than we would have liked to get our loadout. I'm going to drop back down here, and I'm just going to check the buy, and then as I'm heading back up, a fire sale starts. I don't know why I didn't just turn straight back around. It obviously took a moment for my brain to click, but I'm going to jump down, I'm going to come over, and just as I'm trying to get my self-reses, UAVs and all sorts, I get shot in the back by someone that's clearly not remembered that the meta's changed. Classic DMR. I'm joking, it is still quite a good gun. But anyway, I get brought back from that afterwards. It's all good, and we're now pushing up towards a little bit later in the match. So we're coming up here, circle's moving over. And it's a good idea just to kind of creep around on this point. We know there's a team in this building because we saw them earlier. There you go, Hallam's pointing him out on the roof for me. Chuck a Semtex up there, see if we can get some pressure. I'm going to climb in the window here. And just, again, that heartbeat sensor just lets me know exactly where he is. I know he's in here. I know I can push around. And there you go, as I said, it is good at close range too, the Milano. And you can show off a little bit of damage there too with a good time to kill. Again, your movement's very important in gunfights, and also I believe I probably should have died there from that sniper. I can't believe he didn't down me at least. But this is a nice little play here, so he's going to push up and Hallam's going to keep the pressure on as well. And we're going to force him out the window, which is good because we've now got the prime position for this circle. We've got the building, we've got the windows, we've got the cover. This is exactly what you want for this kind of final circle position, and even better, the circle is now pushing back towards us, which means we know everyone's either below us or just down there outside. I can check again, 3 teams left including us, so two other teams even, and then obviously if I have a little peek down here, I know someone's throwing grenades. There he is, quick down on that, and we're going to call in the cluster to see if we can get the finish.
This is loader 2-0, good copy. Cluster strike away.
As we push back out, Hallam manages to wipe the other teammate who was pushing around. So now we know that there is only 2 people left. My cluster strike hasn't hit and I haven't got the kill yet, so I'm imagining that he's back up. So I'm just checking down this sideline, seeing if we can spot anyone. I hear a bit of coughing. There he is. Gonna finish him off, and then we've got the very last guy left. Circle's pushing back again, so you just need to watch this gas in the final bit. And there we go, Hallam's spotted him, and nice and easy for the second win with the Milano. So nice and easy there, again showing off good gameplay in there with the Milano, showing off the quick time to kill at close range as well as that devastating distance as well. So again, as I said, third and final game, we're going to drop on the same spot. That's what we were going for all of these games here. Nice and easy dropping in here, and again, as you can see, you do get some good weapons from dropping here. So a really good spot that I recommend. This guy obviously forgot to jump out the plane as well. So, I mean, I was a bit bored. I would recommend normally not wasting ammo because he was going to die anyway and I would have got the kill, but had to make sure. Start the game off nice and easily with a kill. And anyway, we're going to push around here, and even better, we've got an ammunitions box so we can double up on our ammo. We've got our loadout, and now we're going to start to push in towards this building. So as you can see again, that heartbeat sensor really coming in clutch and showing us there are people in the building and just basically letting us know exactly where they are. It almost goes back to, I know it's fallen out of favour a little bit in Verdansk because of so many people running Ghost, but if you're playing Rebirth, which we are a lot at the moment because it's a nice map change, then obviously you really want to be using a heartbeat sensor. It's so valuable. So unfortunately we do get killed there. I think that he actually has a Milano as well, interestingly enough, so Milano beats Milano. But that is a good example of if you're not hitting those headshots, it's not, as I said earlier, the most devastating gun that you can use at close range. I think a MAC-10 would have probably killed him there. But as I said, you do get the added benefit, the big benefit of that obviously extra range you get, medium kind of range, which you don't get with MAC-10 and other submachine guns. So I've landed back with Hallam here, and we know he's in there now. So I've got a stun ready, I've picked it up. I said to Hallam, again, good communication in these kind of areas. We're going to go in, there's the stun, and down we go. I open the door, and he actually locks the door here for some reason. I can't get through. I jump in and push around looking for the other guy, but Hallam has already taken him out, so I'm just going to grab my car and check my heartbeat. I hear footsteps, there's the other guy, but as always, Hallam is on the hand to help. Nice little bait there, accidental bait, for me being a body shield for him to run through and down. But that is that team wiped, and obviously we are back in the game now, which is nice. We've got our guns back, and we're pushing out here. Again, the car, really good gun. It's probably the best sniper in the game. I can see someone up here. I'm just hoping he peeks. We're just staying, but I see that he's been shot from somewhere over to the right. Little marker there from me telling Hallam, can you spot anyone? He's still looking. Cluster strikes are coming in up there. There we go. Hallam's given me a live spot. Get a shot, and again, it's so devastating, the car. One shot, two shot, team wiped. Hallam wipes the other one as well. Really easy. And that's obviously when you pair it with something like the Milano that you can use so well at medium to close range. It just means you're really in a solid position to dominate at all areas. And then here we go with the final guy over here. Some wayward shots from me. I'm not really sure what I was shooting at, clearly. Too many games in at this point. I think I was shooting at Hallam at one point. But Hallam's on hand to get the team wipe and to wrap up for our 3rd win of the day. So nice and easy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video showing off the Milano. It's certainly a gun that I've been using a lot recently, and it's a really, really good and viable option at the moment in the meta. So I recommend you guys check it out. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.